Hello my friends, this is Splish and I hope you're having a great day. Today we're playing some Bad Company 2. This game was released 11 years ago and yeah, it's a long time ago. But even so, it was great fun to actually get back into the game and play it, because this has a special place in my heart and I gotta talk about that in a second and why. So this is in a series that I'm having on my channel that is called How Is This Game Doing in 2021, where I like to go back and check out the games that I've played quite some before and see what I feel about it now. And of course, if there's still people playing it. Before we get into that, I mentioned that this has a special place in my heart. And I think that's because this is the game where I started to play solely as a sniper. Well, I'm not doing like only that here in the gameplay, but this is where I started to play as a scout sniper and I started to enjoy it really. And I also went on playing as a sniper in most shooter games. You've seen that on my channel. I became better. I became also a quick scoper and stuff like that. But it just by saying that, it felt so good coming back to this. It felt like coming home in a way, if that makes any sense. I still feel also that the sniping here in Battlefield Bad Company 2 feels viable and it feels as strong as it should be, if that makes any sense as well. But nevertheless, here you see some servers and there's still people out there playing the game. Of course, not as much as before, but I didn't have any problems to get into either a conquest match, a rush game that I really prefer. I love rush. That's my favorite game mode. And a team deathmatch. Sure, you can't expect to see like 10 different servers being up and running, being active at the same time. I don't think it doesn't really work like that anymore with a game that is 11 years old. But it's enough for me. I had like 4 or 5 different options all the time, servers, so that's fine. Getting back, being able to play it, try out the game once more and having a good time. It's worth mentioning, if you have EA Play, which I'm actually having for this month, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is included, so you will then be able to play it for, well, free. Well, it's not really free, but I think you know what I mean. That goes with the Xbox Game Pass as well. If you have that, well, you can get over and play Bad Company 2 as well. Playing the game once again awoken feelings that I had from before, and I wasn't really expecting that, but it also shows once again that this is a really good Battlefield game. I think this is, well, it's the second game in the series, by the way, but this is when it kind of took off when it comes to the modern shooter style of Battlefield, and therefore I really like to get back using some of the guns here again. That goes for like all the classes, because I played as a medic, I played as an engineer, I played as an assault, and of course mostly also as a sniper. And talking about the snipers, there's 2 snipers here that I come back to all the time. One is the gold sniper and the other one is the SV98. Don't get me wrong, I like the M24 as well, which I consider, isn't that like the default sniper, the first sniper you get? Well, nevertheless, but these guns are great. I really like how sniping feels in Battlefield Bad Company 2. Let me know in the comment section what you think about this, and if you maybe have another favorite gun. It doesn't have to be a sniper, you can mention another gun, that's perfectly fine. Talking about weapons and being a bit nostalgic, also I have to mention Bad Company 2 Vietnam. I didn't play it this time around when I was doing this video, but I do have good memories from that as well. And in order to play that, you need the base game version of the game, which is of course Bad Company 2. And of course it would be bad if I didn't mention the single player, the campaign that I had a lot of fun playing. Not sure what I would think about it today, probably still liking it. And we're talking of course about the amazing B Company squad in the single player campaign. And yeah, let me know what you think about that. Did you play it and did you enjoy it? I had a really good time and I am still hoping for Bad Company 3. I would really like that. I'm not sure if that will happen, probably not. I mean, DICE is now so busy finishing their work when it comes to the upcoming Battlefield game, which is Battlefield 2042, and I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I've already done that before and you know what I think about it so far. But fingers crossed, something magic might happen and the game actually turns out to become a good game. I hope so for everyone that enjoys the Battlefield series. Talking about innovation and doing new things in games and trying out new things in games, at this point of time in 2010 when they released Bad Company 2, they started to add new things into the game and new vehicles, for example, such as the ATV and also transport helicopter. This is also where we saw with the Frostbite-enabled Destruction 2.0 system, where you can take down the entire buildings and create your own fire points by blasting holes through cover. Things like that added so much to the immersive feeling of actually being in or and on the battlefield playing. But all that cool destruction aside, what makes the game really good is the core mechanics of the gameplay. And I'm also thinking about the characteristics of the weapons, which is definitely there. The sound design here is great, together with that, and also the feeling of the weapons, like having some kick, meaning some recoil and stuff, really adds to the immersive feeling of being once again on the battlefield. And that was something I didn't really get when I was playing the Battlefield 2042 beta, and I'm mainly now talking about how the weapons felt. Sorry, I'm mentioning that game again. Look at this. This is, wow, Battlefield Bad Company 2 for you. So again, let me know what you think. Was this a game you played, and if so, did you enjoy it? How would you rank it? Is it one of your favorite Battlefield games of all time, or is it just outdated for you now? Well, it's not for me. Coming back once again in 2021 just reminds me how good this game is. And if you, like me, like to get back and check out how games are doing and just having a good time, remembering also the sweet days of the game, like the golden days when a lot of people were playing it, well, then give it a try. It's out there, and once again, if you have EA Play or if you have Xbox Game Pass, you can do that without any hassle. So, thanks again for watching, and I hope you're gonna have a beautiful day, and I'm gonna play a bit more Bad Company 2. Cheers and bye.